Hello, my friends. Once again, I'm probably going to piss you off. But I want to look at the UFO question, and when you have a sighting with a Bayesian form of reasoning, and it goes like this. Okay, you see an object in the sky. Was that a real UFO? You should say, well, how many of these sightings that everyone has in general are extraterrestrial versus all the other possibilities? So you come up to, let's say, 5%, and you demonstrate it like that. Okay? And now you ask yourself, these are the sightings here on this side, what is the realistic chance, aside from your belief that it was these things, to what it really was? So the belief to what it really was, let's say with extraterrestrials, if this happens with the average person, that they're absolutely certain it was an extraterrestrial, let's say it's like maybe 20%. Let's say 20% of those are actually really ETs. And the same here. This would be a larger percentage. Well, since it's 95%, it's a lot more people. So was it really any of these things? And that percentage is actually going to be pretty high. Let's just say something like that. Let's say 33%. Okay. So basically what this reasoning says is you use statistics to value your questions and your perspectives on events. And what that would mean is what you think for certain was an extraterrestrial was probably a UFO, because UFOs are the unknown, unidentified flying objects. But even by pure definition, anything you don't know what it is an unidentified flying object. So it's conceivable still within the statistical larger chance that what you saw was a UFO. There is still a statistical chance that it could be an extraterrestrial. But this is called Bayesian reasoning, and it utilizes statistics. What is more statistically logical in your percentages of trying to find out an answer to a question? So I just thought this is something that you should always realistically consider. If you see a flash in the night, it's not statistically and scientifically reasonable to say for sure it was an ET and that they're from Gablugliar and they're, the Zagdar contingency, which is so often the case. We want to believe it. Even if something matches and repeats and you ask a question and the light flashes again, it's statistically more likely that it's one of these. It's a natural event of some kind. So it takes a lot of evidence to get to the point where you're certain. You can be absolutely certain it was extraterrestrial. So just be careful. You want to live on a foundation of reality. You don't want to be fooling yourself. You don't want to damage or hurt this critical research. You want to be grounded. And I think that's the best way to approach this subject and the best way to be helpful. What do you guys think? Do you think Bayesian reasoning is an important thing to consider with phenomenology? Much love.